This podcast features immature people talking about very mature content and is intended only for adult audiences. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Pen is Mightier. It's the world's greatest and probably only audio fanfiction and erotica competition. I'm your host, Paul JP, and on this episode, we welcome a feast of philanderous foes putting their erotica to the test. Our first guest today is a stand-up improviser and sketch comic who is a member of the multi-award-winning sketch troupe Vest of Friends, who you can check out on the Vest of Friends podcast. For people that love sketch comedy but hate looking at it, it's the nicest guy in comedy. It's Marc Hallworth.
Hey, dipshits. No, I don't know. I didn't mean to be mean right away. Thanks for having me, Paul. This is, I didn't know it was
excited to have you back.
Is it supposed to be erotica? Or, uh-oh. I cut so much insane sex from this story. There's like 4 pages of like the horniest shit I cut out of this, but okay.
And that's what you cut out? Oh,
well, yeah, don't worry. There's still, don't you worry. Keep your pants on. You're gonna need to. It gets hot.
All right. Our second guest is a musician and actor whose EP Mint Roses can be found wherever you get your tunes, and who also starred in one of my favorite movies, Ouija Shark. It's Zoe Towne.
Hello.
Hey, Zoe. I'm so happy to have you back. How are you today?
I'm excellent. Thank you for having me back.
Of course. I'm not gonna labor too hard this time on the movie Ouija Shark because we spent about 10 minutes talking about it last time you were on the show.
Which is just a little bit too long to be talking about Ouija Shark. Just a little bit.
I think that's about like 25% of the runtime of the movie. So it's great. You can find that on Prime Video, I'm pretty sure still.
In
case you want to watch it. And if you only just wanted to hear like me and Zoe and a couple other very funny people talk about it, you can check out episode 9, I think, from our first season, Talent. And we get way into that movie on that episode. But we have Zoe here today, and I'm so excited. So hi, Zoe. Thank you for being back.
Hello.
Our final guest is a writer, actor, and stand-up who created the web series Comedians Getting High and Watching Hallmark Movies, a.k.a. High on Hallmark, which is now a live show happening at Comedy Bar here in Toronto. And she also appeared on FX's What We Do in the Shadows. And perhaps most importantly, she was the winner of this podcast's very first episode. It's Rachel Manson.
Whoa.
What's up, fuckheads? Oh my god. I'm just trying to beat Mark.
Oh, man. Put me in my place.
Hello, everyone. What a delight. Thank you.
So glad to have you back.
Oh, so glad to be back. And I want to say, actually, back to that erotica thing, I will say this is, I have said some absolutely horrific sexual things on this podcast and on your live show, Paul.
That's
this
true.
story that I brought today is probably the least sexual and least erotic I've ever found.
Okay, because the last one that you read was about a guy having sex with a White Walker from Game of Thrones.
Uh-huh.
And that was pretty unsexy.
Oh yeah, and then before that it was oh god, Paula, who's that horrible white lady chef who eats butter?
Paula Deen.
Paula Deen. It was Paula Deen masturbating with butter. So
I remember that story. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I'm really sorry that you do. So yeah, I have
son walk in and find her.
I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to also talk about that side of the story because it absolutely her son did walk in later.
Oh no.
I know. So here we are. We're going to do something a little less sexual, but you know what? Just as absolutely fucking weird.
It kind of feels like, maybe the tone of today is going to be a little less sexual than we were thinking.
I wouldn't count on it.
I was
all right.
I wouldn't say non-sexual. It still gets sexual, just not. You know what? We'll see. Let's dive
in. Bless you, Zoe. Great. How this is going to work today, our performers are going to go head to head, presenting readings of erotica in hopes of winning the approval of the others. And along the way, we'll play a couple of short games for extra credit and fun. At the end of the episode, we will all collectively decide who has done enough to be named the winner. And who is fated to be the winner this week? Because the theme of the episode is destiny. It's a big word. It has a lot of implications. I don't know about all of you, but I don't know if I was ever destined to spend a couple of hours every month reading porn with my friends.
I would say we're definitely destined.
Yeah. This is what I've put the work in for. So
absolutely, this feels like the fates came together to make this happen. 100%.
Yeah. What's your sign? What's your sign there, Paul?
I am a Gemini.
Oh, porn right there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking two-faced. That's right.
Yeah, twins.
Hot. I was just about to say. Fucking hot.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, Destiny. I know we're all artists here in our own avenues. We've got comedians, we've got actors, we've got musicians. Is this the kind of thing that y'all thought you'd be doing?
This podcast specifically?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because well, Mark, you're one of the hardest working comedians I know, and I mean, you put so much dedication into your craft. Did you always want to be a comedian?
Yeah, thanks, man, for saying those nice things. I learned about the life of Jonathan Larson in 2006. He's the guy who wrote Rent.
Tick, tick, boom, baby.
Tick, tick, boom just came out.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
And it was about, working nonstop and continually kind of getting better. And so, I had no expectation. I'm turning 35 next month, and this is kind of exactly where I'd hope to be, is to be completely living off entertainment or whatever. It's been, what is it, November now? Yeah, it's been 7 years to the month that I haven't had a job I didn't like, which is pretty
awesome.
crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Happy
I'm
anniversary.
very lucky.
Good for you, man. That's incredible.
Yeah. And I'm having a blast living $3,000 a year below the poverty line and in a little freezing ass basement. It couldn't have gotten better than this.
This is the dream, 100%. I watched Tick Tick Boom last night, standing in my kitchen, cutting vegetables, and full blown weeped.
Really?
Cry. Oh my God, yes.
Were you cutting onions?
No.
That may have had something to do with it.
Not even a little. It was purely watching people sing well and being like, I can't sing. And then I cried.
Well, how about you, Zoe? Because I know from firsthand experience that you're a very talented actor. And when you released your EP last year, it was met with acclaim from everybody I saw who listened to it.
Yeah, all 12 of them.
Including me. I listened.
Okay, 13. Thank you. I am really happy that I was able to do that. What is there to really say about it? I sat in my room and I downloaded audio software and figured it out.
There
we go. But
that's amazing.
Did I think that I would end up here recording this?
Well, maybe not specifically recording this, but did you always want to be an actor, a musician, a multi-hyphenate?
Oh, absolutely. Ever since I was a kid. I don't know what started it or why, but it was all I ever actually wanted to do. So the fact that I still get to do that is very exciting to me. And especially now that things are kind of opening up again a little bit more, that's very, very exciting.
I know I'm starting to very slowly dip my toe into the actual live performance. I don't know if this is going to come back live, but I hope it does.
Yeah.
And Rachel, I know, you've been getting out a lot and doing shows and headlining. And I've also really enjoyed seeing you on TV here and there.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's funny. I'm always just one stone throw away from some form of erotic literature or content. I over the pandemic, I wrote a show about teenagers writing erotic fan fiction, and it got some CBC funding, and now it's
Neurotica, right?
Neurotica, that's right. And now we're still trucking along, so keep your eyes peeled. But I feel like I spend so much of my time reading erotic fan fiction, definitely more than any adult who is being watched on the internet should. So this is great.
Well, perfect. I'm glad that sort of the paths of time and circumstance have conspired to have all four of us here in our weird little audio porn competition.
I love it.
I'm excited to be here with such lovely people. And I think it's time to get it started. So we've got our first story in the chamber, and it is going to be brought to us by Rachel Manson.
Hello, it's happening. We're here. All right, friends. This next one, we got some Pokemon energy.
Yeah.
We got a Pokemon fanfic here called Pokemon Champion. There's a colon in there somewhere. You're just going to have to guess where it is. It was written by Scythe Rider. However, it was not original. Like, it seems like this has undergone a couple other edits. I don't even know. Okay. We're just going to find this in the dark corners of the internet. So get ready for the story of Nash Fetchum.
Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah. The story of Nash Fetchum.
Nash Fetchum.
Who is the cousin of Ash Ketchum.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank God. They right off the bat, first sentence. And I will say, I will be calling out when the spelling is so bad that you need to know about it.
Good.
Nash Fetchum. The first time this is spelled, it's spelled Nash Fetcum.
Okay.
He was Ash Ketchum's cousin. He lived from Pallet Town and wasn't from the same years, so he was never met with as his cousin. Strap the fuck in. One day, Nash Fetchum got up to start his Pokemon journey once and for all. It was his destiny.
Theme.
Nash Fetchum said, "I will be the Pokemon champion," and got up to put on his socks. Practical, I love it. He looked at the cloak, and he was very late, so he got backpack and left faster. Dr. Oak said, "You are late," and showed him empty Pokeballs with no Pokemon in them. They were empty.
No.
Nash Fetchum said, "But what the Pokemon will I have?" A mysterious voice said, "Take the other Pokeball, Nash." And he locked, which I believe is meant to be looked. But he didn't see the voice. But he took the Pokeball under the table and opened it slowly. Pika! It was Pikachu.
Oh, good.
Oh, phew.
Thank God, a familiar face. Dr. Oak said, "I didn't glad almost that one."
All right.
I don't. Anyways.
Yeah.
Dr. Oak said, "It looks like it like you," and smiled. But watch out! It was too late, as Nash Fetchum was zapped and fall to the ground with bruises and crispy. It was hot, but also good. See, it's not asexual. There's something. There's something going on here.
There's something for everybody here.
Exactly. Nash Fetchum said goodbye to his mother and left on the road for the town where the first gym was. I want to point out something very important here. Every time from now on you hear me say Jim, it's spelt like Jim from The Office.
Okay.
Like the man, Jim.
Wow.
You just gotta go kick the shit out of a guy named Jim.
Just kicking the shit out of
town
Jim. In every town, absolutely. Pikachu did follow along with Nash, and as he told his stories of how I would be Pokemon champion. Nash Fetchum went to Jim because he said, "I have to be good Pokemon champion like my brother Ash."
Hold up.
Yep.
I thought he was the cousin.
Oh, sorry. We're not taking notes at this time. Yeah, absolutely pre-established to be his cousin and not his brother. And was ready for battle with Jim Leader, which just sounds like a man named Jim who was a leader, named Broke. B-R-O-A-K.
Okay.
Broke? I'll call him Broke. "Draw your Pokemon," said the Broke, as he took off his shirt and showed him a rock onyx dragon. I'm also surprised. Nash was going to use the Weedle he found in some grass, but the voice said, "No, use Pikachu." But again, Nash looked around and didn't see voices. As one often doesn't see voices. Who are you? Said Nash Fetch'em back to Nash Fetch'em. Sorry. You have to use Pikachu because it is the dragon weakness, said the voice. Then it was just silence. Go, Pikachu, said Nash, but broke counter with rocks, and Pikachu had to dodge. Then threw Pokémon at him and landed. A leap, attack, it missed. Dust everywhere, sweat everywhere.
Oh.
Then it settled. And Pikachu was atop. I'm glad.
You're right. There is something for everybody.
Right, there's something going on here. Broke said, good job, take this budge. And Nash Fetch'em had two badge because one was from Pallet Town 5 years ago. But we don't need to know that story. Nash Fetch'em was on the road again and laughed. Ha, it was nice out. The trees were happy in the air, but Nash Fetch'em thinked about the voice that was right more than him. But the voice said, Nash Fetch'em, look up. And Nash looked up at the sky and saw Rayquaza. Is that a Pokemon?
That's almost the name of a Pokemon.
Rayquaza. Okay. And caught it in the Pokeball. Nash said, yay, I got Rayquaza with 4 A's.
All right, that's a little closer.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
And went into the daycare to drop it off. But when he put Rayquaza on the nice lady said, cute Rayquaza, it's time to play with your blocks. But Rayquaza said, Rayquaza does not play with blocks. And he hyper beamed, the daycare blew up.
Oh no!
Oh. Next, he had to battle a gym with pants. He waited, but the voice said to him, Nash Fetch'em, use Pikachu again. But Nash Fetch'em said, but the pants... Oh, I think he meant plants. But the...
Okay.
But the...
Okay.
Or plants are hard with Pikachu. Maybe now it's pants, because it's hard. I don't know. So he went. The enemy pulled out a gloom and said, Nash Fetch'em, you think you have what it takes, boy, and attacked.
Oh no.
What's a gloom?
I don't know.
Gloom is a Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good to know.
Okay. What is the proper name of Rayquaza?
So it's Rayquaza.
Oh, yeah, that's not what it's spelled here. Absolutely. I was like, maybe I missed. Nope. Okay. Pikachu dodge and leap quickly through the air and did electro sparks! ! Gloom filled with electric and soon could not louder battle. But it was certain. Pikachu said Pika because he had won the battle. Oh. He was sweaty too. The gym leader said, I had you wrong, kid, and gave another badge to Nash Fetch'em. Nash Fetch'em stood at the last battle once and for all. Crowds gathered. The mood was at a limit for Nash Fetch'em's quest to be a Pokemon champion. The voice said, Nash Fetch'em, use Pidgeot, then Pikachu. So he did. He chose Pidgey, but the other trainer said, I will be the best, and sent in Charizard, who we all know. I know. Yeah. They flew through the air, but Pidgey was smaller and could dodge faster, like lightning. Whirlwinds in the air. Charizard blew fire bolts, but Pidgey went fast through them to hit the target. It was like nothing he had ever experienced before. Fire went through veins. And then Pidgey caught fire and flapped it out. But Charizard stomped him fast. He was the victor. Nash Fetch'em said, no, Pidgey! And then sended out Pikachu in replace. Pikachu dove fast and finished off the fight because Charizard was weak now. Then the trainer chose Zubat, but Pikachu won too. Finally, he was his last Pokemon and the crowd turned nuts. Incredible. Go, Ninetales! And Ninetales came out. It swirled like fireballs and struck Pikachu like thunder. And then Pikachu's face fell in the ground. Nash Fetch'em said, go, Pikachu, you can do it! And Pikachu got up, met his eyes, and sweated more. Okay, so this is... All right.
It's a really sweaty Pikachu.
Really sweaty vibes. Pikachu jumped and slammed it in the face, so it went flying and it didn't get up. The man said, Nash Fetch'em wins, and Nash Fetch'em cried and hugged Pikachu. Pikachu said, Pika! And Nash Fetch'em said, we win, Pikachu, and I am Pokemon champion, and cried more. But then, something horrible happened.
Oh no.
The voice said, Congratulations, Nash Fetch'em. You did well. And Nash Fetch'em looked up to see Mewtwo standing in front of him.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it was Mewtwo all along. Nash Fetch'em said, It's you all along. Oh my god. And Mewtwo said, Thank you, Nash Fetch'em. You helped me take over the world. You did well, my little Pokemon. What? And stroked his hair. Oh my god. Nash Fetch'em said, But I am not a Pokemon. But Mewtwo said, I am your master, Nash Ketchum. Pikachu, I guess he changed his name. Pikachu was only your imagination because you are Pikachu. What? Nash Fetch'em looked down and saw his yellow paws and fur for the first time. No! You did well, my little one, and now you deserve rest. He held out his Pokeball. Nash Fetch'em tried to dodge, but it was too late. He caught into the Pokeball and stayed there forever. The end.
Whoa.
Oh,
wow.
spooky.
That ending is
Turned
dark.
into
Journey.
a horror story.
An absolute journey. That was a genuine twist.
Yeah. I
That
was
took us on a ride.
I am changed. I am changed. Oh, wow. And it was a little sexual. I think there were undertones.
definitely, yeah. You know, like Pikachu being a top and things like that.
That was articulated, clearly.
There was no undertone. That was explicitly
That was
said.
There was sweat. There was touching.
Yeah.
That was successful foreplay. I'm into it.
I will say, when you said I am changed, that makes it sound like you were reading that with like the terrible grammar. I am changed.
I have changed. I am Nash Fetch'em. I look down at my own hands and see that I am Nash Fetch'em.
Yellow
Oh
paws.
no.
Wow. Okay.
Horrific.
Right.
Truly.
You're welcome. Oh,
Thank you so much, Rachel, for bringing
Yeah.
that story.
a pleasure.
It was super weird and I liked it.
I'm so glad.
We're going to head on now into our first bonus game of the episode. And this is a game that is called A Rose by Any Other Name. How it works, I am going to give you the title and only the title of a story that I found on fanfiction.net earlier this week.
Ooh.
And I'm going to need you to tell me what fandom you think the story is about.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
What do you mean with fandom? Like Pokemon or whatever? Like the last
Yeah,
one?
like what,
Yeah, like-
what fandom, what franchise,
The
what,
source material.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
What intellectual property.
Exactly. What IP are we working with?
Yeah, and it could be, a movie, a TV show, a book, cartoon, could be anything.
Excellent.
The first title that I have for you is Crimson Midnight.
Okay, it sounds like Twilight off the top, but I feel like that's a mislead.
Crimson Midnight.
Crimson is red.
Yes.
I shouldn't. I'm not letting you guys into my thought process. I think Twilight's too easy. I think I'm actually gonna say Sabrina.
All right, Sabrina. Zoe or Mark, do either of you have a guess?
Wasn't there a movie in like 2015 called Crimson Peak?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that
it
was a horror
was!
movie,
You're
wasn't
right.
That's my thing.
Oh, it's
I don't
great. There's
remember
some
watching
big
it.
incest
Yeah, it's
stuff in
pretty-
that movie.
Oh, for yeah.
Oh, real.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
real.
That's perfect. Yeah, all right.
And
yeah,
it's
it was like
almost
a
the
gothic
creepiest
thing.
thing about that movie.
Yeah. Oh god, I love that movie. Anyway, sorry. Yes.
All right. Crimson
Oh,
Peaks.
boy.
Yeah, Zoe, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with the red theme.
Okay.
Slightly like the Twilight, but I'm gonna pivot to Vampire Diaries.
Oh, smart. Oh shit,
boy.
that's smart.
I'm going to give the point to Zoe. She was definitely closest. You pivoted to just the wrong vampire television.
Oh my god, is it True Blood?
It is True Blood.
Oh,
Fuck.
Damn.
Damn it. You were right to stick with vampires.
wow.
Yeah.
You were on the right track.
Damn it.
So I'll give it to Zoe.
All
I'll point
right.
for
That's
her
fair.
there. The next title is Wet Webbed Lust.
Oh,
I mean, if we're going back to Oscar noms, that sounds like Shape of Water.
Oh, fuck.
But
That's genius.
wow.
Legit, the first thing that came to mind, and what I was going to go with, is like, it's obviously about ducks fucking each other.
see, that's it. That's it. Mark, you're gonna get the point from this because that's absolutely what it's gonna. I'm gonna be like, what's the intellectual literary? No, it's ducks fucking. It's gonna be.
No, ducks fucking, and with their don't ducks have coiled dicks?
They
and
do have
stuff?
coiled
Like,
dicks.
Buddy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's 100% my vote.
So are you going with a franchise, or you think it's just the animal ducks?
Is Mighty Ducks too weird?
No,
that
that's
is
so
it's
real.
definitely not.
Yeah, Emilio Estevez, and he turns into a duck and then fucks other ducks.
That's great.
That's what it's.
You know what?
Alright,
That
so
seems plausible
Mighty
enough.
If that doesn't exist, you should make it.
I'm gonna write that.
My brain first jumped to Aquaman.
Oh,
So-
that's
Alright.
good.
I don't know if he has anything that's webbed, honestly, but that's where my brain went. So I'm gonna stick with it.
Aquaman. All right, so we've got Aquaman, we've got the Mighty Ducks, and we've got the Shape of Water. Rachel, you were right in that Mark is going to get the point.
I fucking knew it. God damn it. No,
you
wait,
kidding me?
no one's making Shape of Water erotica. It's already erotica.
Yeah, it's
damn
already
it.
pretty high.
I just want to let you know people are absolutely making Shape of Water erotica.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's not what this is, though. This isn't the Mighty Ducks, but it is an anthropomorphic duck. This is Darkwing Duck.
Oh,
Who the fuck is Darkwing Duck?
you don't remember Darkwing Duck?
No, I need to Google this. Hold on.
As a I don't know, a thing from like when I was like 12, maybe. It was a cartoon on TV.
Yeah.
Oh
He
my
he
god.
he fought crime in the night.
Yeah, he had that cape and shit. I used to have, I got it in a Happy Meal when I was like 6.
Yeah, now you can
He got
think
pretty
about
happy when he fucked those other ducks.
his coiled penis.
Yeah. I already think
Wow.
about him fucking. That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
That's amazing. You went to ducks, and that was accurate.
Wow. God
Yeah.
damn it. I knew Mark would get that. Fuck.
All right. Well, we've got one more. So Rachel, this is your chance to tie the game
Oh god.
and make it a 3-way tie. The final title is Struck by Lightning.
I'm gonna say, if I can go first,
Please.
it's Back to the Future. Isn't there like they have to go to town hall and then get struck by lightning?
Struck
or
by
something like
lightning,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, at the
And
exact
then
second they get struck by
the
lightning.
doctor and the kid fuck each other, I guess, at some point.
Is that what happens?
Big,
Right.
big daddy energy, yeah. Oh fuck, Back to the Future is such a good that's such a good guess. Fuck. I don't know, Zoe, you go first.
All right. I'm hearing lightning, and I'm thinking Zeus. I'm thinking like Greek gods. Perhaps like what's that book series? Percy Jackson.
Ooh, that's a
Indiana
great one.
Jones. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I'm going.
Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
All right. What are you thinking, Rachel?
Okay, I have a stupid idea.
Yeah.
I have it's a very stupid idea. What did you say? It's lightning strikes?
It's Struck by Lightning.
Oh, then it's not. I was
Yeah.
gonna say Lightning McQueen from Cars.
Oh,
Wouldn't
it
that
has
be
to
something?
that. That's still a great guess.
what are you
It could
gonna
still work.
But it's not gonna get me a point though. Oh god. I really do think it's Back to the Future. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna go with Cars.
I can reveal
Mhm.
that Struck by Lightning is a story about cars.
Of course
What?
it is. Of
Yep.
course it is.
No
That's
goddamn
so
way.
funny.
Was
Yeah,
that right?
absolutely. You were 100%
Yeah,
correct.
Pixar's Cars.
That's right. Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. I cannot. Oh my god! Wow, I feel genuinely giddy. That's so
Oh,
great.
that's funny.
Wow.
You did it.
And
What a
can I,
blessing.
what an absolute! Can I say that a big movie that like was at TIFF this year and made a big splash was about a woman fucking a car.
What movie was that?
It was huge. I can't even remember that. Everyone saw it. It was like a French movie. Of course, it is about this.
Of
Oh,
course.
Titan.
Yes, Titan. Exactly.
Yeah.
And she fucks a car and gets pregnant with its baby.
Awesome.
Yep. Anyways,
Teton, it's called?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mark's
I think it was-
writing.
I
Writing
think
it
it was
down.
the.
Yeah. I've watched Titanic.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, come on.
No,
1997.
that's about a woman fucking in a car.
Yes,
Hey yo.
Hey.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
Well,
that's my count.
so everybody comes out of that game with 1 point,
I cannot believe that was right.
Sweet.
making it almost a complete waste of time.
Amazing. I love it.
And you said it. I was like, oh no, don't change your answer. You've got it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's wild.
I almost would have changed my answer to that had you switched. I was like, that's amazing.
That's crazy. Wow. Amazing.
All right, that was our first bonus game, and now it's time to get back into our stories. Our next story is going to be brought to us by Zoe Towne.
Yay.
All right. Am I the only one who wrote a story for this?
I think you are today.
I feel like it's going to make me very vulnerable. I feel very exposed.
No, it's going to make you win. Mark and I are lazy shits. Like, you did the noble work.
Right.
I did the work that no one should ever do.
I love it. I'm so excited.
Well, if nobody ever did the work, then we wouldn't get to do this show.
Exactly.
We wouldn't be right here where we are now.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. He always knew it would be him, sitting on a throne, ruling over his subjects. It was the life he was always meant to have. Shaking out his thick golden locks and applying his favorite cherry-flavored glitter lip gloss,
Oh my
Prince
god.
Charming looked over himself in the mirror. Yes, he thought, that is the face of a king. Not that overhyped green beast Shrek.
The
He
minute
walked-
the lip gloss came out, I was like, I know this.
Yeah, it's a little hint there. He walked down the halls of the castle he had recently taken over, past doors and doors, from behind which you could hear the screams of his prisoners. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Facial hair? Disgusting. No, not the gumdrop buttons. Sugar? I should think not. He was doing keto. Finally, he found himself at his destination and opened the heavy wooden door to find himself face to face with the one who had nearly taken it all from him. Oh, enjoying our stay, are we? He chuckled to himself. He was so funny. Everyone really should know that he was the funny one. Shrek looked up from where he was seated against the cold brick wall of his cell. Oh, aye. Why don't you come a little closer and just see how nice it is?
Oh my god.
Charming scowled. Shrek had been down here for days, and yet nothing had broken his spirit. It was infuriating. Everything that 450-pound hunk of green meat did was infuriating. I think I'll stay right here where I won't muss up my new crown, which, by the way, looks fabulous on me, wouldn't you say? He saw Shrek look over him, from his baby seal boots all the way up to that golden crown atop his head, and then sighed. That's what you never understood, Charming. I never wanted the crown. I just wanted to be free to live my own life.
Aww.
That stumped Charming.
Oh my god.
He had... Don't cry for this.
No, I feel something. This is real.
He had fought his whole life for this crown, this title, and Shrek, who had simply been handed those things, didn't even care. It just wasn't fair the way life assigned people as heroes or villains. He was handsome, he was clean, he was supposed to be the hero. And yet the fickle finger of fate had chosen Shrek. The hatred swelled inside him, making his face grow hot. Well, you certainly won't be free now, he said. You'll spend the rest of your days in this prison. And then sharply stormed out of the cell. He would try again tomorrow, and one of these days, Shrek would break. And try he did. Day after day, he would visit Shrek and taunt him. But Shrek only seemed to be getting stronger, both emotionally and physically. Was he training for something? His muscles grew more and more defined every time Charming visited him. And he found himself visiting multiple times a day, desperate to figure out what irked him about Shrek, and leaving that cell each time feeling flustered and bothered. One day he stormed in and yelled at Shrek, "Why aren't you more unhappy? I've done all I can to break you and you just won't crack." Shrek stood up and walked as close to Charming as his chains would allow, and towered over him with all 8 feet of his height. "What can I say? It's more fun to watch you suffer," he smirked.
Oh my god.
Charming didn't know what came over him, but something snapped, and he rushed forward to to shove Shrek, to fight him, hurt him somehow. But instead, he found himself thrusting his lips against his. All that white-hot rage inside him became hot passion for this big green man. But what was even more surprising was that Shrek was kissing him back. All those months of working out had made him so strong that he burst out of his chains, and he used his newly free hands to lift Charming up, wrapping his legs around his waist and pressing him against the wall. Charming couldn't believe it. Charming couldn't believe it. He had wanted nothing more than to crush this man whom he had seen as his enemy, but now he couldn't be close enough to him. And what's more, he wanted Shrek to crush him. He was completely at the mercy of this powerful creature, and he loved every second of it.
Oh my god.
Shrek brought his hand up to hold Charming's face, while he slipped his tongue into his mouth. Charming broke away for a moment and brought one of those big green sausage fingers to his lips, gently sucking on it.
No.
Shrek let out a moan and...
You all right there, Rachel?
I had kept emotional distance from it until this moment.
And now you're invested.
It became so real so quickly. Oh my fuck. Oh.
Shrek let out a moan, and Charming felt a different green sausage growing against him. He giggled.
Fuck off! Fuck off.
And they both stared into one another's eyes for a moment. I don't understand, Charming whispered. Shrek gently brushed a golden lock out of his face and said, "Seems you can't change fate. Maybe I'm meant to be king by your side." The end.
Oh my fucking god, that was
awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you very much, and also you're welcome.
Wow. If you could change your fate, would you?
Exactly.
Wow. That was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't really see myself. I was like, how did I end up here at this point in my life where I'm writing Shrek smut?
I love it. It's so good.
I took a right turn somewhere.
And by right, you mean correct.
I do mean correct, yes.
Good.
I mean a correct turn. I made the right decisions in my life.
Amazing. Oh, I love it.
That fucking giggle.
Oh.
That killed me.
I couldn't keep Rachel's just like,
Yeah, just
because I was picturing it so involuntarily. Like, I was just like, why do you also have to picture it, brain? Stop. Oh, amazing. Well done.
That's what we call evocative writing.
Yes, absolutely it is.
That was great. That leaned us a little more towards the erotic side for sure.
Oh,
yes. The second bonus game is going to basically plunge us into the deep end, because this is a game that I call Fill That Gap.
Yes.
How it works, I'm going to read the beginning of an excerpt from a story that I found on fanfiction.net this week, and I would like you all to take a crack at completing the excerpt.
Excellent.
Okay.
So it could be just one word, it could be like a whole sentence, whatever you think. And we'll arbitrarily decide who has gotten the closest to what it actually is. I'll reveal what the excerpt actually said, and then we'll award points. So,
yeah,
wonderful.
This first excerpt that I have for you, and Rachel, can I say I'm so glad you chose Pokemon, because this is from another Pokemon story.
Fantastic.
You lean yourself further up to give Professor Oak your own passionate kiss, which he meets with as much feeling, pushing you back down onto the desk. And with that, his blank.
Huh.
So where do we think that goes?
It's hard with these ones because they're so grammatically incorrect. So that could truly just be the end of the sentence. But
Can I take a stab at it?
Absolutely.
Please.
Something about like, and with that, his Pokeballs like swole with the force of 1,000 Charizards or something.
That's an excellent one. Ugh, Pokeballs is an excellent double entendre.
Mm-hmm.
What was the sentence again? I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
what was
can
like
we rehear it?
The like last little
Absolutely,
bit of it.
You lean yourself further up to give Professor Oak your own passionate kiss, with he meets with as much feeling, pushing you back down onto the desk, and with that, his...
Something about his dick. His...
I mean, yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What are like long phallic Pokemons?
Diglett? I don't know. I don't know a lot about Pokemon. But
That's
it sounds
amazing.
like dick.
It does sound like dick. His throbbing Charizard? No. Oh, what's the one that burrows in the ground?
Diglett.
That is
That's
Diglett.
so funny.
Oh, okay. Okay, either a Diglett or his throbbing Diglett or his... Oh, that's awful when I say it out loud. Or his like hard Onyx. Like it's some sort of like play on Pokemon.
Do you want to sort of come down on one side of that or the other?
I'll say Diglett. Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me.
Oh, you probably would.
His throbbing Diglett.
Yeah.
All right.
Horrible.
Zoe?
What's just the last few, like the, was it, and with that?
And with that, his...
I had a Pokemon in my head, but I didn't know what it's called. The Ekans.
Oh, yeah, Ekans, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ekans? Okay.
Yeah.
His Ekans was released forth from his pants.
Great.
Excellent.
You know what? I think I'll give the point to Rachel on this one.
Yay!
Because you did make mention of the correct answer.
Oh.
So it's you lean yourself further up to give Professor Oak your own passionate kiss, which he meets with as much feeling, pushing you back down onto the desk. And with that, his Onyx rock slides into your cloister, making you inhale sharply away from the wet kiss at the quick attack to your lower region.
Oh my god, I was so close. I keep on
Yeah.
dipping my toe in and then going the wrong direction.
Oh, I just had to look up cloister.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
How does that
Yeah.
look like a wartime vulva? Like,
That's incredible.
That's the best
What
description
an
of cloister I've
amazing-
ever heard.
What an amazing sentence you just said. Wow. So cool. So cool.
Oh, amazing. All right, our second excerpt begins. I tell you what, Hank said. That's a nice looking bunghole. Hamk stuck his blank.
are we supposed to know from context what this is? What this has to do with?
I feel like Mark knows.
Well, I know I don't really know that show as well, but isn't that guy's name also Hank and Beavis? So he slipped his what? Is that how it ends? He slipped his.
It's Hank stuck his.
He stuck his Beavis into the butthead. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, is it Beavis and Butthead?
I don't think it is Beavis and Butthead. What's the name of that guy though? Who Mike Judge like took that exact voice in Beavis and Butthead? There's essentially like a Hank Hill character.
Right.
Oh, is it King of the Hill?
It's a King of the Hill reference.
Oh,
Might be.
it might be King of the Hill.
I think I would
Oh,
imagine.
okay.
'Cause
Right.
it's Hank. What's
No,
that
for
guy's
sure.
name in Beavis and Butthead? Oh, well. Yeah, he slipped his Beavis into that butthead.
Yeah, he
Into that
he said bunghole.
I know, and that's a
Interesting.
Beavis and Butthead thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Hank
I
said.
tell you what. Yeah.
That's a nice looking bunghole.
Okay, now I'm
Ha-
hearing it in Hank Hill's voice.
Yeah, it says Hamk stuck his. The ham spelled Hamk.
MK, of course.
Hamk stuck his.
Wait, hold up. I want to continue on this and say
Okay.
stuck as hammed. Hand with an M.
His hand
Inside the hole.
inside the hole.
Yes.
Just a hole?
Just the hole.
Okay.
Great.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll. Did we get any? Can you say it one more time? I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, Hank said.
Yes.
That's a nice looking bunghole.
okay.
Hamk stuck his.
Excellent. So it's not gendered. Okay. Hamk stuck his fist. I was gonna try and misspell it, but it doesn't work.
Very tentative.
Fimst.
His fimst
Fimst.
in Peggy's bunghole. I was gonna say Bobby, like his son, but I didn't know if that was too fucked up. You know what? I think this is with Bobby. I will say in Bobby's
Okay.
Bobby at
bunghole.
some point.
Commit to
Yeah.
it, you know?
I'm committing. It's for sure
All the
that.
way.
Yeah.
All right.
Stuck his fist in Bobby's butt.
All right. Well, I'm not sure who's going to get the point on this one.
Were we so wrong?
Well, not necessarily. So the full thing reads, I tell you what, Hank said, that's a nice looking bunghole. Hank stuck his Texas turd burglar in Boomhauer's asshole and fucked the shite out of him.
What?
Both man moaned as they pounded to the rhythm of the burger's burgeoning.
Is that all one sentence?
Yes.
Is that all one source material?
Also, yeah.
Oh my god. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
I'm almost glad none of us got the point.
Yeah. I think we'll just move on.
For sure.
But both men did moan as they pounded to the rhythm of the burger's burgeoning.
That's
I'm
nice.
glad. That's good
yeah.
for them.
That's nice. That's enthusiastic consent.
And our
Exactly.
final excerpt also has something to do with hamburglers. As it begins, she likes the hamburglar, who she knows is bi.
I love it. By visibility. I'm into it.
Yes, by
Yeah.
representation.
Yes.
Who she knows is bi, but she's still mad at him for the incident yesterday when she had to go ninja on his McBooty. But Birdie also remembers her vicious one-night stand with the McNugget buddies. Damn, she thinks, they really know how to blank.
Oh.
Oh man. Okay.
There's so many things you could say.
I want to say it's like they really know how to make my flurry or something. Or like,
Yeah.
That's a good
happy
one.
my meal.
Yeah.
Or make my meal a happy one
Oh,
or something. How
yeah.
about that? That'll be my last vote. Is
Mhm.
they really know how to make my meal a happy one.
All right.
What was the lead-in? They really...
Damn, she thinks, they really know how to.
They really know how to...
Pound my McFish.
Oh.
Oh, that's so funny, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that's good.
Oh no.
My filet o fish or something. Yeah.
Yes.
They know how to quarter pound my filet o fish.
Oh, that's so good. Amazing.
That's so much smarter than what it actually is.
I'm so sure it
So
is.
good.
Ugh.
This is so sad in comparison, but like they really know how to make that secret sauce.
See, that's great though.
That's
Less is
really
more.
good.
Less is more.
So
That's funny.
each of the things that you all said were, I mean, way more intelligent. So the full excerpt goes, she likes the hamburglar who she knows is bi, but she's still mad at him for the incident yesterday when she had to go ninja on his McBooty. But Birdie also remembers her vicious one-night stand with the McNugget buddies. Damn, she thinks, they really know how to tickle the clit.
That's
Fuck off.
Come on.
Come on.
That's it. So I
Boo.
think
Birdie.
Birdie is like
You'd recognize her.
She's
She's
a
like,
bird. She's got like goggles on her head.
yeah, she like looks like a little.
McDonald's character? Yeah.
She's like a duck
Yeah.
pilot. Yeah,
McDonald Land.
Yeah.
She's down. If you type in like McDonald characters, you'd recognize her. She's on.
Yeah.
She used to be like all over the like Happy Meals and shit.
Yeah, and then if you also Google image
Oh,
search
yeah.
McNugget buddies, you can imagine them just going to town on her.
Let me see,
Um,
because I actually don't know what they look like.
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
Yeah, well,
Yikes.
Oh my god, they look like turds.
They do.
you know, they can lick a clit or whatever the line was.
Yeah,
Just
so
all-
I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to give the point to Mark here because
What?
Mhm.
because they really made her meal a happy one.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yay.
it's more on the child side of things. This is
Yeah.
fucked.
Though I
Amazing.
will,
Oh, man,
I will
Jesus
say that
Christ.
quarter pound for
Sorry.
fillet of fish. Is
That was a
definitely-
masterpiece.
That was-
that's
my
for
favorite one.
sure.
That
so
was a
good.
team effort, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This birdie person is for sure pretty young. I'm just looking at it. This is,
Well,
yikes.
this is from the back half of a story called 50 Flavors of McDonald Land.
That's funny.
Wow.
The
Ooh.
vast majority of the story is about
Oh, that's
Ronald
incredible.
McDonald having an affair with Grimace.
Oh, okay, because I was
yeah, I was
waiting for
wondering when
Grimace to
Grimace
come
was-
in. Yeah.
Is Grimace the purple
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Whatever,
Horrible.
Whatever that thing is.
awful. No one knows.
Looks like a booba.
It does look like a booba. Oh my god, that's such a good point. Oh, it does look like a booba. Anyways.
All right. Well, so we had a point there for Rachel and a point there for Mark.
Yay.
So this one ends in another tie. But, we'll see what happens when it comes time to choose a winner at the end. Before we get there, we've got one more story to hear.
Woo!
And that story is going to be brought to us by Marc Hallworth.
Hello, everybody.
Woohoo.
Who's excited to read Prince of Destiny in Royal Rescue Part 2?
Oh my god.
Ooh,
You
I'm
find about
excited.
So ready.
Here we go. 4.5 pages of insanity. Here we
Wait, what is the source material? Do we know? Or is that
go. Oh, you'll see.
I'm sorry, to be revealed.
Yeah, hang in there.
I'm jumping the gun. Yeah, go.
Yes, don't you worry. Okay, in the first sentence, it explains it. Here we go.
Great.
It was morning eve, which was wholly insane. It was morning eve when
That's
Prince
amazing.
Harry...
Oh.
Prince Harry was on his floating fortress in the ocean. He was doing duty of serving country of England,
Excellent.
steering ships and flying the planes. Set sail for land ho, said Prince Harry to his men with seamanship. As Prince Harry was ordering soldiers, messenger came with news of urgency. Prince Harry, I have tragic news. Your brother has been defeated by a manly force. It is truth. See for yourself, said the messenger as he put VHS tape on VCR for watching.
Oh.
Wow.
Great.
The
Topical.
videotape, the videotape showed recording of Prince William's ending moments by Garfield's Fists of Fury.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This guy loved Garfield. That's crazy.
No.
It showed Prince William crashing into Big Ben, creating an explosion of maximum impact. No! Cried out Prince Harry in sadness anger. Garfield! The video continued and showed Garfield taking Kate Middleton in his manly arms and making sweet royal love.
Ooh.
Oh.
As Prince Harry saw Garfield romance his brother's woman like he could only dream, his temperature raised.
Oh.
Which, by the way, why is he dreaming about
I
that?
was going to say, that's sad.
It's like, that's a little bit revealing about
Yeah.
His desires.
Very sad.
Exactly. His temperature raised with an angry heat. Betrayal, shouted Prince Harry with a snarling face. No man or cat crosses my family. I will get my revenge sweeter than the fresh river salmon. Meanwhile, it's a great simile.
Wow.
Meanwhile, in Middleton House, Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton, I guess, is the sister, right?
Yeah.
They were having girl talk.
Oh god.
Kate
Ah.
Middleton, what is matter? You look in the dumpster.
You know what? That is how women talk to each other. I will give them credit there.
It's a classic girl talk. I can't not stop thinking about my one true man, Kate Middleton sighed with sorrow as she looked at a picture of Garfield in a manly pose.
Oh my god.
The problem, my dear sister, is you are fallen in love. Yes, but Garfield cannot stay, for a tiger cannot be tamed, and a real man can never be leashed. While Kate
Wow.
Middleton and Pip Middleton were speaking their woman words,
Oh my god. Are you
What they call
serious? No
Yeah.
way.
Come
a
on.
figure from the shadows whooshed in with sudden wickedry. Ha, you foolish women, you have betrayed my family line, and a time for vengeance is at hand, cackled the figure with evil. Prince Harry, cried out Kate Middleton and Pip Middleton in unison. Yes, the one and only. However, I am not the man I was before, but a new man, reborn from the fires of vengeance, with an only mission to revenge my brother, said Prince Harry.
Okay.
And he launched cages at Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton.
Wait.
No, cried out Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton as they were ensnared with imprisonment.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in a moonlit night, Garfield was cruising in his red Corvette with his lasagna license plate.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
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 Up next is a mega hit smash song, Love is Lasagna by Garfield, which is topping all the charts, said the radio DJ. The song begun with a smooth, sexy saxophone intro, followed by ripping, roaring guitar riffs, and then led to Garfield's manly singing voice coming from the radio. Cue the music, Paul. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh, babe, when I see your eyes, it is making my pants rise. The feeling is out of control. From my loving there is no parole. Love is lasagna, food that is feeding my soul. Love is lasagna, it ain't just no casserole. Oh, babe, I'm at the end of my ropes. I want to taste your sweet cantaloupe. Your body is a buffet of desire. In bedroom, I will never tire. Oh, love is lasagna. We'll be melting like mozzarella cheese. Love is lasagna. My appetite only you can appease. I'm going to skip the next 4 verses.
Are you serious?
It goes on.
Gosh.
At least 4, and maybe 6, actually.
I was going to say, that is arguably the best written part of the entire story.
The commitment
It's a
to
mess.
write
Of
that
course.
out.
Wow.
Yeah. And then cuts back to Garfield. What a good singer, Garfield says with approving. As he puffs on his lasagna cigarette.
Oh my god.
Extra, this just in. Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton have disappeared and have gone into missing. Will a real man please find them? Roared Garfield as he braked his red Corvette in shock. Anger swelled in Garfield like a hot air balloon that was ready to explode. Garfield then clenched the steering wheel with determination of a true hero. Damn degenerations will pay for kidnapping beautiful British babes, Garfield uttered with teeth clenching.
Oh my god.
I'm going to skip a whole bunch of shit where he like goes into a town and then kills a bunch of people and then he has sex with
What?
a news reporter. Anyways,
Oh my god.
Garfield.
I literally
Holy
cut like
shit.
6 pages of him murdering people.
Oh my god.
Wait, let's
What
get to the goddamn. Let's get to the fortress. Garfield hopped into his red Corvette to drive to Prince Harry's castle of fear and sorrow, where the ladies were being held for captive. Apples do not fall far from each other, and these apples are rotten in their cores.
That's not the
Garfield.
saying.
I love that
That's
saying.
not his name.
Classic.
The description, by the way, Garfield said with philosophy. That's his new
Oh,
philosophy.
so it's an original quote.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Wow.
understandable. After driving, Garfield came upon Prince Harry's castle of misery and shame. Garfield wasted no time and rammed through the front door with his red Corvette, smashing through with ease. This is the delivery man. I have a first-class package of a fist ready to be delivered to your face.
Oh,
Garfield
yeah.
roared as he hopped out of his red Corvette. As Garfield explored, castle guards came for attacking, but they were no challenge to the man.
Wow.
Go home and buy kittens to dress up, Garfield said.
Wow. He got him. He
Oh,
got him.
for sure. Zinger. Garfield said as he tore through the guards like a lawnmower through warm cheese.
This is brilliant writing.
Holy shit.
Famously, lawnmowers don't tear through other things.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
Just
God.
imagine how fast it would go through warm cheese.
Yeah.
Soon after exploring, Garfield came to an empty room, but filled... It wasn't empty, I don't know why it says it. Empty room filled with more lasagna than the eye can see.
Wow.
Now this is a treasure of a one-of-a-kind taste, Garfield says, as he prepared himself for feasting.
Wow.
Garfield ate the lasagna. Wow, there was more lasagna to fuel continents of armies. Garfield ate it all, like a real man with no problem.
Wow.
When
A lot
he
of
was
misogyny
done-
in this.
Exactly. When he was done, though, sudden feelings of strangeness overcame him. Garfield fell down and deep into a slumber. In his dreams, he had nightmares of beautiful babes being kidnapped, and he could not save them. But then he woke, and he found himself chained to a stone. The chains were made of adamantium, and there was enough chains.
Oh my god.
Is that a thing? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's like says it's misspelled.
That's like
here.
a D&D medal.
Adamantium,
interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Isn't
it's
that what
Wolverine's
Wolverine?
Yeah, it's what
Yeah.
Wolverine's bones are made
I
of.
see.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Microsoft Word doesn't approve of it.
I don't think it's real.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There were enough chains to hold down 40 speeding trains and 80 rampaging elephants. But surrounding Garfield were wicked druids, and drum beats were playing, and in the distance he saw Prince Harry in a chariot of bones and blood, being
Oh
pulled
my
by flaming hell steeds.
That sounds like the
had
royal
lo-
family.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where they got him. Garfield, on this last hour, I have trapped you, and soon you'll be meeting vengeance, said Prince Harry with smugness. You'll be begging mercy on knees of begging, and when I'm done with you, whip him! At Prince Harry's commands, the Druid Whipmaster whipped Garfield with a whip. Garfield did not flinch, but he spat in his face. Oh man, the misogyny coming up here. Pain is my pleasure, you womanly fiend.
Oh my god.
Right.
Wow.
My spirit will never break to you, roared Garfield with manly resistance. We'll be seeing about this. You cannot last forever, and as hours go on, your words of impudence will turn to tears of sorrow, said Prince Harry with a dark heart, as he ordered continued whipping. Hours and days went by with whipping.
Oh my god.
But Garfield did not show sign of fatigue or tiredness. His face full of masculine stoicism.
Wow.
He showed no pain. Impossible! No man can take such abuse, cried out Prince Harry in disbelief. Puny wimps will make no dents in my body of iron, said Garfield with a cool confidence. Very well. It is about time to be ending this show with an encore. Prepare the lava. Druids brought out a large pot of lava with skulls be poured on Garfield, but suddenly a familiar voice was heard by all. Amaku! It was John Arbuckle. John!
Thank God he's here.
Yeah, on the hillside with his hair blowing in the wind and sun blazing behind him. John Arbuckle took out his flaming lasagna electric guitar and started playing Chords of Power.
Hot.
The rock and metal began giving power to Garfield's muscles, recharging them with rock. The power of metal ran through Garfield's massive muscles, and he broke free of chains with ease. What? Cried out Prince Harry with a shrieking terror. The metal of your chains is no match for the metal in my veins, Garfield said with a rock and roll.
Okay.
Druid Whipmaster ran to Garfield with his whip for attacking, but Garfield grabbed his arms. Give me a helping hand, quipped Garfield as he whipped off the guy's arms and made nunchucks out of them.
Oh my god, what?
Now I am armed and dangerous. One page left, guys. We got this.
Oh my god, no, this is amazing.
Garfield plowed through a druid army with his arm nunchucks as John Arbuckle shredded his guitar with awesome playing. As Garfield smashed druids to bits of druid goo, Garfield followed Prince Harry into a cave leading to underground tunnels. Inside there was vast underground maze, but Garfield kept on the chase like a squid on the hunt. Soon Garfield came out and into an underground area, and on the walls were Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton chained in imprisonment. Prince Harry was waiting there for a final battle. Garfield! Cried out Kate and Pippa Middleton in unison. Silence, you she-women! Yelled Prince Harry.
Oh my god.
She-women. No need for worrying, my captive cuties. The man is here for rescue.
Oh boy.
God.
We'll be seeing this. Garfield, now we will settle the score. I challenge you one-on-one to a manly fighting. Prince Harry challenged as he tore off his shirt to reveal English rose tattoo. I accept.
Okay.
I accept your challenges, Garfield said with studly braveness, and he tore off his shirt. What do you guys think it's going to be? What's going to be tattooed to him?
Lasagna.
Probably lasagna, yeah.
Showcasing massive manly muscles and a tattoo on his back of a lasagna-breathing dragon.
Whoa!
The dragon breathes lasagna.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
Why was Garfield wearing a shirt?
I know.
What an excellent point. That would have gone totally past me.
Yeah, but also, why is he doing any of this?
You're right.
Absurdity does not start here.
Garfield and Prince Harry circled each other, preparing fists of fighting. Prince Harry rushed out with flurries of fists and kicks, but Garfield blocked them all with his hurricane-like reflexes.
What?
Time to make your face match your hair, Garfield roared.
Oh,
as he launched, redheaded guy against thousands of fists of flame, and Prince Harry with great smashing, sending him flying. As Prince Harry lay down in defeat, Garfield stood over him. Garfield, you must end the misery of my life, Prince Harry said.
Holy shit.
Blood ran down his cheek. So be it. My fist delivers mercy as well as justice. Feel my mercy, Garfield said, as he reared his fist and punched Prince Harry in the heart.
Okay.
Caused blood to burst out of every pore and his eyes to pop out until his body bursted into an explosion of blood.
Oh my god.
After defeating Prince Harry, Garfield went to free Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton from chains. Thank you, Garfield. I knew you would come for us, Kate Middleton said, embracing him. Sister, do not be hogging up this man meal, for I want a tasty bite. Said Pippa Middleton, as she rushed to also embrace Garfield. Do not be fighting, ladies. There's more man meat here to keep you ladies filled, said Garfield. He said with reassurance. Garfield, you are always knowing what to say, which is so gross. Kate Middleton said with swooning. I am looking for 2 loaves of woman for my lady sandwich.
Oh my god. Stop it.
He's Kate. Garfield asked with flirting as he put his arms around Kate Middleton and Pippa Middleton. They went to the bedroom for lovemaking. Garfield crawled on them like a sexual salamander, licking their bodies with tongues of love. As nights came into evenings, which is not
what? That's not how night works.
Time goes. As nights come into evenings, they made love like sweet bees make honey, sweet, gooey, and full of nutrition.
What?
The end.
Famously. Wow.
Oh, wow.
You see, the patriarchy even affects cats.
Of course.
Garfield is the king of toxic masculinity.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just realizing this now, that every time Kate and Pippa were mentioned, their last names were included, as if we had forgotten
who wait a minute.
Kate and Pippa would have been.
Pippa who?
Didn't Pippa also call her own sister, like, hey, Kate Middleton, like, towards the beginning?
Amazing. Wow.
Catch that at all.
What a delight.
Oh, my word.
Man, yeah, I cut all this stuff at the ending.
You cut all the stuff at the ending?
Yeah, the ending had... I cut tons of stuff about all this, like, incestuous sister.
Oh.
Great.
So I'm right in guessing that was written by Shakespeare Hemingway.
Of course.
Shakespeare Hemingway, man, the one and only.
The one and only. Who last time you were on the show, you read another story by Shakespeare Hemingway about Garfield rescuing Natalie Portman from an evil Ashton Kutcher.
Oh,
that's
my
who
God.
it was. I was trying to remember, and that one ended in a song to like bring us out. Play us out.
With John Arbuckle again showing up sort of last minute with his guitar.
Yeah,
and I think
shredding on the guitar.
I think fighting a dragon.
Oh yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
The music, the songs are like the best part.
Yeah, for real. Like you should pursue that part.
Yeah,
that was really impressive.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much for that, Mark.
Pretty wild.
Sorry?
Yeah, pretty wild, I said, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said meanwhile.
No, yeah, there's another 5 pages.
6 more pages, yeah.
All right. Well, that was our last story. We've heard our stories, we've played our bonus games, and now it's time to decide who's going to be the winner. So we'll go in order of who read. So Rachel, who do you think should be declared the winner this week?
Well, I gotta give props to Mark for just an absolute whirlwind of tonal shifts and characters, but just absolute out of the box. But I gotta give it to Zoe. I can't believe you wrote Prince Charming. I loved it. I love Prince Charming.
Yeah.
It's so great. And you hit all the like the things we know of his character already. So I gotta give you props for that. Well done.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Zoe, who do you think should be named this week's winner?
Gosh, it's hard because, you both tied in the games above me. So between the two stories, I have to give it to Mark.
Absolutely.
That Garfield story was absolutely bonkers, bananas crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a journey.
I'll send you the stuff I cut.
Oh my God, please. I need to see the weird sex stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I need to know more about this version of Garfield. But yeah, I have to go with Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There's one part where he's beating up a guy in a bar and he sticks his head under the tap or whatever and cranks it, and the guy's like gargling and he's like, "Whoa!" And then he goes, and then his head explodes, I guess, and Garfield goes, "Looks like the beer went right to his head."
I thought it was just gonna be like something like, "Keep the change." And it's like, what the fuck?
Those puns.
Mark, who do you think should be this week's winner?
I will give a shout out for a guy that knows really very little about Pokemon. Rachel, I was keeping up and I was very entertained. But Zoe gets my vote because of all the gross ass mentions of Shrek's like green sausage fingers.
Oh my god, that was worse than the dick stuff.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Oh 100%. My god, I'd rather hear about his dick.
Yeah, me too.
His green sausage fingers and what they're doing. So my vote goes to Zoe.
Absolutely.
All right. And I think I'm going to have to agree as well. I mean, just on top of writing your own story, definitely I think the hardest laugh I got today was from that giggle.
100%.
Just so simple.
Oh, nightmarish.
Which was in reaction to his other green sausage. So with
As
that, with all of our votes tallied today, that means that Zoe Towne is our winner on this episode.
Yay! Wow! Thank you so much. I feel so honored.
Deserve it.
Many congratulations to you.
Thank you.
What are you going to do with this esteem?
Fucking brag about it to absolutely everyone.
Probably travel the world.
Put it in the special like awards section of my resume.
Perfect. Yeah.
Amazing.
Put it in my Instagram bio.
Yes.
Lovely. Well, now that we have our winner decided, I know that some of us have some things coming up. So let's do our plugs. Rachel, do you have anything coming up?
I do. You can catch High on Hallmark, or Comedians Getting High and Watching Hallmark Movies, live at Comedy Bar. It is a monthly. Next month, on December 8th, we will be having Chris Siddiqui on, and we will be watching some of the worst Hallmark film I could find. So come on by. It is it's so bad that I can't find it reliably online because Hallmark has buried it. So
oh man,
it's sci-fi. It's terrible. Come check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like everything I want. If you like podcasts, all 100 episodes of the Vesta Friends podcast are on like Spotify and other places that you can listen to podcasts. And this comes out on December 3rd, right?
Yes, this will be coming out
this
December
episode,
3rd.
I think you said. Oh, check me out at Crazy Jack's in Oshawa tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just around. Nice. If anybody here's looking to do some open mic stand-up, if you want to grow with us in the community or whatever, every Sunday at 7 p.m. we do a show up and go up, no bumps open mic, where you can try, up to 4 or 5 minutes of stand-up if you're looking to try that. And I'll be otherwise around the community, and I hope to see you around. Peace.
Great. Beautiful. Zoe, anything you would like to plug? Things that people can find of yours?
Yeah. Well, as you mentioned, Paul, you can find Ouija Shark, I think, on Amazon Prime.
Yes, you can.
Also on YouTube, illegally, I'm sure.
Well.
Also on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel. If anyone wants to watch videos of me making a lot of coffee, mostly. Zoe Elspeth is what I go by on YouTube, so that's there. And my EP, Mint Roses, is out wherever you listen to music.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And it's great.
Thanks.
As for other things to plug, on my end, it's basically just this show here. So you're already listening to it, but you can find all the other episodes wherever you're listening to this, I'm sure. And also anywhere else you could possibly get your podcasts. If you want to stay on top of announcements about the show, you can follow us on our Facebook page. The Pen is Mightier. Just look that up on Facebook. You'll find it there. And otherwise, you can check out other great, excellent podcasts, funny shows on the Podcavern network at podcavern.com. So that's going to be it for us today. Huge thanks to everybody for coming. Rachel Manson, Marc Hallworth, and our winner today, Zoe Towne. Thank you so much, the three of you. I had such a wonderful time, and I hope you all had as good a time as I did today.
Oh, such fun.
It was wonderful. Thanks so much for having me back.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
Perfect. Anytime. So we will see you all in a couple weeks for the next episode of The Pen is Mightier. Goodbye, everybody, and we love you. Take care of each other. Wear a mask. Stay safe. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.